Hi everybody. Thanks for coming to my channel today. Love you guys. Hope you're having a great day. I'm gonna do a flip through of this book. I am calling it done, although there's probably more that can happen in here, and that could and it might, don't know. But I'm calling this book Feel Like an Escape. And I did this recently on a video, and it was a fun little, just a little collage. Oh, we got so much glare today. Come on, glare. There we go. So just a picture and the paint on it. And this was just a bag. And this book was made, this page left blank intentionally because I'm lazy. But I just used this as a paint pickup one day when I was playing with some, I think my jelly plate. I don't even remember. But yeah, this was a bag. And so I made this book so that it was a no-sew book. So all the pages are connected with paper and glue. So that's how this book is constructed. I have never tried it that way. It makes sense, but as far as security, I had to re-glue a lot of the binding things, and then it kind of flows funny. It doesn't open and close really well. So I don't know. I may or may not make another book like that before. It might have worked better if I'd used cloth in the middle. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. Collage on the front. And I did some sand block marking with a stencil on the black. And this is a pocket, but I didn't put anything in it. Anyway, just adding collage on this front page. And this is black and white and yellow with stamping and just doodles and the envelope. And because it is a junk journal, there has to be journaling. So I've got some quotes in here. This is a quote from All That Is Made, this wonderful book that I found. In our creating, there is room to try new things. There is room to not know. Life unfolds and we can iterate and innovate on our way to something abundant and fruitful. Love it. So that's on page 16. And this is a fun make I did with weaving one day. And that just tucks right back in there. And obviously that's an envelope. A little bit of collage with some abstract and mark making. It's some stamps that I created. And I just did a very plain background here with some paper towel and magazine, crossword puzzle, some Semic writing. I even added this chunk of string that I think I used on my jelly plate. So just kind of a weird page. And here is a paper that I'd had forever. I didn't like the background that was going on with this page, so I just white painted all the back of it with a little bit of blue and then added this. And I had just been hanging on to this from my scrapbook days for such a long time. It's like, this, give it a home and let's just make rainbows with it. Why not? And so that's what happened. And it had some fun stickers in there. And here's some more of that string I used on the jelly plate. And just some collage. And here you can see where I put the paper's already coming apart. Let's get a closer look here. Because it was just glued in. And you can see it's just already starting to come apart where it creased. Man, oh well. And that's just going to be the way it is. No worries. Kleenex box, tissue. I have a piece of washi tape you can barely see, but a blue envelope. This is a cool picture of a pumpkin art thing in a magazine. And here is another one of my strips, fun things that I made. And there another quote from All That Is Made on the back here, a theology of making. And we are makers because God is the first maker. And if we are of him, then you know how that goes. Yep. More little tissue Kleenex, the little pack ones right there. And just another little collage with some circles. And this is a sticker paper negative. And I just added some little circles and stamps. No worries. And had some fun with my colors too, my markers. Added a few little pockets in there. Made a little picture here. Believe, imagine, dream. Just a little tuck in there. That's supposed to be a moon and a tree on an island. I don't know. A face on a scrap, half of the face on a scrap, and another half of the face on a scrap. And that's just tucked into here. And I found something to write on here, another quote from my Brave Intuitive Painting book. There's so many great quotes in there, and this one's kind of about belonging. It says to be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be here. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Max Ehrmann. That doesn't mean, you know, we don't take part in our outcomes. We do. We have choices. But we are here and we can do things to make our lives better. So, and art is one of those things that makes me happy and makes my life better. Here's another piece of that pumpkin, and I just went nuts with my stamps and my black. Yeah, I made this stamp, and I just kind of went on. I already had orange on here, and I just had fun with it. Here's an envelope, and this paper right here stuck together really well. It's really thick cardstock, so that page, those pages are together really well. An envelope that I doodled on and painted on, and ta-da! Another one of my strips fun. I added one of my botanicals. And this little quote, also from Brave Intuitive Painting. Cease trying to work everything out with your minds. It will get you nowhere. Live by intuition and inspiration and let your whole life be revelation. That's a lot of shuns, but I like it. Revelation. So yeah, and one of my little botanicals. Tuck that back in there. And just a collage, and here's some words. Pink, I loved it. I still love it, and I wear it all. There's a little bit of pink here, and this is barely hanging on. This is glued down. This is a material that just doesn't take glue very well. It's the kind of tissue that comes in around flowers. Yeah, you know what I mean? A bouquet of flowers. Here's a whole bunch of everything and lots of stuff in a card that I just put together. What is it? I think it was also a piece of packaging maybe. And just some doodling on here and some stickers that I needed to put somewhere I've had forever. So dragonflies and a flower, and then just some sticks and purple. It's just whatever. It's one of those pages that's just like, do it. This side's kind of cool though, because I like that. And it fits in the window. And that's what I was going for. Something that fits in the window. And one of my little paintings here. This is a printout. This is on my Free Printables playlist. It's one of them. This is a recent packaging from those little candies. Calendar page. Fun tag. And another quote. This one's from Alan Alda, also in Brave Intuitive Painting. You have to leave the city of your comfort and go into the wilderness of your intuition. What you'll discover will be wonderful. What you'll discover is yourself. I love that. I think that's a really awesome quote. Thank you, Alan Alda. If you don't know who Alan Alda is, think MASH. He was on that show. And here's a picture, couple picture collage there. Here's another, my weaving from my strips fun. This one is a quote also from Brave Intuitive Painting book that I have, Uta Hagen. Overcome the notion that you must be regular. It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary. Oh, wow. That's something to think about, isn't it? Something to think about. Limitless. Helen H. was doing a page similar to this. So I did that one day, and here's just a bunch of collage and paper. Here's another thick cardstock that I used to put the pages together. That's all through here. And that one's sticking together really well. This is a printout of a face I had in my collage binder, and I just added black and white and just lots of stuff. Don't stop there, be more. Yeah, just a fun thing. And slow down. It's a beautiful collage. I love that picture. Water lilies. And this one's kind of fun. Also lots of yellow in here. And here's another example of doing a fun border with just strips of your paper scraps and then just making them outlined. And you have this really cool border. Yeah, I've seen this on a couple different people. Kat Han has done this, and Helen H has done this at Moss Cottage, and I'm sure other people as well. But it really makes a fun, easy border. And I think I filmed this one. And this page, I didn't know where it was going to go when I was starting it, but it turned out really great. And it's blessed when you're around. And when I am making videos, I have such a happy heart because I'm talking with friends I've never met, and you are all just so wonderful. And so I thank you I'm very thankful for you. So that is this little book about escape, and working in this book was fun. A little bit challenging at times because I didn't quite know where it was going to go in some pages, but it turned out nice, and I'm glad it's done. I can call it done. So that's what I'm doing. I'm finishing things. And don't we just love that when we're finishing things? All right, friends, love you. Thanks again for coming on over to see what I'm doing in my craft room. And again, I hope you're all doing well. Take care, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.